chapter 2. It's called Open Book. So, we start out, the first sentence in the next chapter here. The next day was better. And worse. What? She babbles on for a paragraph about why it was better. And then she complains for another paragraph about why it was worse. And it was worse because Edward Cullen wasn't in school at all. It was worse because the guy who gave you death glares wasn't there. Well, that makes absolutely no sense. She babbles on about him not being there. Edward not being there. She's a bitch to Mike. She says, Mike, who was taking on the qualities of a golden retriever. He's being nice. He might even like you. Like, have a crush on you or something. And you're just calling him a dog. Yeah, later that paragraph, it looked like I was going to have to do something about Mike and it wouldn't be easy. You could do something like, I don't know, either tell him you're not interested, or maybe actually just go on a date with him, see how it goes. Don't just be such a cold-hearted bitch. Apparently Charlie has survived for the past however many years on only fried eggs and bacon. Because apparently that's all he can cook, that's what she's saying. So he has no food in the house. He survived on his own for years. Just being a bachelor doesn't mean you can't cook. Shopping. Oh, she talks about Edward's siblings. They drive their cars a shiny new Volvo. And their clothes apparently subtly hint at designer origins. So they're rich. They're pretty and rich. Oh, isn't that nice? She goes shopping. We don't care. Oh, she checks her email for the first time. She's got 3 emails from her mother, apparently. First one, just fairly normal, just, write me as soon as you get in, blah blah blah. The next one was sent 8 hours after that. Why haven't you emailed me yet? And the last one from that morning, which is she's been there for about 2 days. My mother's saying if she hasn't, Isabella, if I haven't heard from you by 5:30 p.m. today, I'm calling Charlie. Why not just call Bella? Does Bella not have a cell phone? Okay, apparently Bella doesn't have a cell phone. It hasn't been mentioned, so I'm going to assume she doesn't have a cell phone, so. She writes back. Nothing interesting. She decides to read Wuthering Heights again. Because she reads so much, don't you know? She makes steak and potatoes for dinner. Oh, and salad. Blah blah blah. She talks about her friends. She asks Charlie about the Cullens. And Charlie babbles on about how fantastically awesome the Cullens are. They're just awesome. Charlie also talks about how hot Dr. Cullen is. I don't even blah blah blah. The rest of the week was apparently the rest of the week was uneventful, and then we have another paragraph describing what happened. If it was uneventful, why do we need a whole paragraph telling us about it? Edward Cullen doesn't come back to school. Mike's planning a trip to La Push Ocean Park. That's nice. And Bella's bitching. She talks about an incredibly boring weekend and how terrible the Forks Library is. And she also complains about her truck and sucky gas mileage. Oh, it's snowing. Bella complains about the snow. Bella has apparently never seen snow before. Eric hits Mike with a snowball. Blah blah blah. Snow, snow, snow. Apparently it's the first snowfall of the new year. Oh, so that gives us an approximate time. It's apparently January. Because we didn't know that before. They didn't tell us what time of year it was. So it's January apparently. Because they're talking about the first snowfall of the new year, so I'm assuming it's January. Bella's freaking out about the snow. Oh my god. OMG. Edward's back. Blah blah blah, no one cares. Edward looks at her, but he's not glaring apparently. Mike's planning a snowball fight after school. Look, it's raining. Stop snowing, it's raining now. Oh gosh, Edward's talking to her. He says hello. He says hello, and I looked up, stunned that he was speaking to me. He said hello. He introduces himself. And he says, "You must be Bella Swan." She's all confused. Asks him her name. Because he calls her Bella instead of Isabella, which everyone else was doing. They're doing the lab. Having to partner with the person at the table, identifying phases of mitosis. Bella's already done this lab, and it's just a show-off. Edward is also a show-off, and they both annoy me. Oh, and let's see. They actually happened to touch, and his fingers were ice cold. That was why I jerked my hand away so quickly. When he touched me, it stung my hand as an electric current had passed through us. That is incredibly lame. Blah blah, they do the lab. His eyes are apparently a different color. They were black the last time she saw him, and they are now a strange ochre, darker than butterscotch, but with the same golden tone. And he says he didn't get contacts. Blah, blah. Oh look, she was apparently in an advanced placement program in Phoenix because she's so very brilliant. Oh God, shoot me. They have a very boring conversation talking about why Bella moved to Forks when she hates it so much. Oh, that's nice. Let's explain this to us. I don't understand either. Bella's gonna think about getting married. Her new husband, Phil, plays minor league baseball for a living. He travels around a lot. And so Bella came to Forks so her mother could travel with Phil. That's nice. And we're supposed to believe that Bella's extremely selfless. And we're talking about how Bella's very difficult to read. Blah blah blah. Mike complains about the lab. Bella almost slams into another car because she's backing out of the parking lot because she's too busy staring at Edward. And that's it. That's the end of the chapter. That's the end of chapter 2. That was a very uneventful chapter. All that really happened was Edward was out of school for a week, and then he comes back, and he and Bella have a very boring conversation that no one really cares about. That was it. So, well.